Because is that people in the chat before I even started? Did something happen? Did I explode? Did people get excited because it was stream time? Either way, it's probably going to be a shorter stream today just because I'm still recovering from blood. So I'm a little woozy, just a pinch. A pinch of wooze in this trying time. La-da. Oh yes, we have a new sub emote. It's lovely. Or do I? There it is. Aha! The shig. New animated emote using those new slots I've had for a while. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, hold on, we gotta rebind our controller. There we go. Alright, so this is bingo. Oop. That was not what I did. Alright, I'm gonna have to prep our screenshot. Those 3, 2, 1, go! We're gonna be doing a screenshot real quick. Alright, so let's nab that. And what are these? Beat Color Dungeon, 3 instruments, Cursed by Batters, Save Marin, Find Slime Key, Hookshot, Have Toadstool, Castle Gate, 4 Beaks, The Ghost Photo, Golden Leaves, 4 photos, Angler Key. So we have to do all of these. It's a full bit. Is that just kill a piranha plant? Yes. Alright. Then the face key. Get sucked in by a vacuum mouth. Save Raccoon Terran. A map and compass. Flippers. Cello. Hinox. Bonk Monkey Beach. Alright, and conch. So we could probably get away with set instruments. Let's go. Bracelet, expected. I think it's ER for this one too, so I should be weary. Right. Mixed ER is gonna suck a bit. Fishing hook. Let's beat this. Rupees, I kinda want that. Rude. Welcome to Super Bingo Thursdays. 4 out of 6 say Burngo, not Burngo. Our seniors love it. Rude. Alright, it's just rupees, I don't care. I think Dungeon Shuffle is on, so let's take a peek. First buy is Steak Mittens. Ooh. There's not a seashell-based goal, so... But there are 3 different key goals. So wait for that to tick up. I should have just saved and quit. It's fine. Alright, so we're gonna do... backwards. It's fine. Video from the same people who did Power Thirst? Damn. That's an age. Also, ABC, interested in doing Multi-World Mayhem next week? And by next week, I mean technically before next week, but... I won't be starting my seeds likely until Tuesday. That's a compass that we actually needed, so... You're unemployed currently, so lots of free time. Oof. Whoop. I'm sorry to hear. At the same time, let's have some fun! Alright. Since we need map and compass for 3, do any of these hints help me? Magic powder in bay. Face shrine for secret. Boomerang in prairie. Bottle grotto has frog song. Is this bombs? Eagle's tower has the angler key, so that's going to be important. Boomerang location is kind of spicy. Yep. Seeds are getting collected over on the server. Trademark. Rupees, we don't care. There's Eagle Tower open. Doesn't really help me anytime soon, but we have it. Ah! Just gotta remember that it's... Big Sandy, Eagle's Tower key. Wait, hold on. I kinda wanna return home. The other part of me is like, no. Great, I forgot it's randomized instruments. Ugh. It is one of those things with bingo where I find bingo is best when goals are like semi-static. So you can like actually set a thing, because as it stands, basically it's just going to be check everything till I get the instruments I need. D4 key. $20, don't care. Beautiful. Ocarina wasn't on the list. So we're gonna do 76. We need these golden leaves. An amount of stone beaks, I think it is. So unless I need to reread a thing. Let's see, there's only one photo we need, so we should prep for it. Well, he said to get 4 pictures, so... Marin date's not necessary as much as I like it. So I'll have to get our 4 pictures elsewise. Alright. Ba-da-da-da-da. I think I want that shield. Especially with D4. So you have to save Raccoon Terror, and that's one of our things to do. We can make one of our 4 photos, Orira. It should be easy enough to get this fisherman one later. We've just got to do it perfectly, it's fine. Woo! Bum ba dum bum bum. And gotcha! Face shrine map, not super useful, but we'll take it. Alright. Into the woods. We've got to do mad batters. We've got to do all sorts of stuff. Boot. Ah! Ah, good old possible ban evader. My favorite. I don't think I have a mod on right now, not that it matters at the particular moment in time. I was gonna say, they have to not realize that OBS tells me, like, exactly when you followed, exactly when you're here, etc. I also love the creative attempted use of accented E's to try to avoid caught terms, and writing Discord weirdly. Ooh, hookshot. We needed that, so that's good. It's also a weapon. Rupees. We could go to raft game. Let's grab that. Gotta say, I gotta, at some point, adjust these photos. Even though the cutscenes don't work properly. Alright, that's the photo. Rude. Alright, I want to check Color Dungeon location. Cavern key. D6. Can I kill a Wizrobe? I can, creatively. So do that. And then, yeah! Haha! Victory is mine. Alright. I don't have any keys, do I? I don't. Dudes. Alright, let's head out into the Great Yonder. We'll go all the way to Animal Village, and then teleport back. I think that's the play. Well, not teleport back, but return home, and then go grab the waterside one. Because I believe it did say that Boomerang would be here somewhere. Not that we need Boomerang, but another weapon would be nice. I've also got to remember that owl statues are in play. Hello, Binks. Oh, hold on. Let me pull this out for you before you go jumping up. Come on. Come on. Jump up. Whoop. Hello. Whoop. Binks. There's bombs, good. Let's go get the item down here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Is it weirdly enough? I want the health. Alright. Up. Just gonna go down here real quick, get that, just in case. Actually, let's... Yeah. Alright. So for glitched, we could get that. We might as well at least check it. Early bombs is nice. We've had no bombs for so long lately. Catfish compass. Not something we particularly need, but we'll take it. Oh yeah, so the mermaid win might be changed shortly. I'd fall in there anyway. Key for bottle. Stick. Nice catch, love. $20. Conch horn. That was one of the instruments we needed, so that's a plus. Let's get the D4 checks while I'm here, I think. Or check. Singular. Alright, let's get the stuff behind Right's check house. 'Tis only hard. Ta-da! The power. Key for face. That face shrine key's semi-useful, actually. We could fight the mini-boss. Not that we need it. Hold on, I gotta get this checked before I forget about it. Interesting, to give a hint after you've collected the item. Bombs at Tarambo Shores. I think that means that Bombs is behind... What do you call him? The, gift guy. Rude. There we go, a heart. I think we'll go all the way down with Raft Game. We're actually kind of low on checks. Like, there's 2 things in Armos Maze. we don't have a weapon to feasibly kill Armos Knight. Well, it's definitely more D6. Oh, there's flippers. Okay, that's big. Face Shrine has one of the golden leaves. I hate that that's a semi-useful hint. Flippers will change our tactic here. There's tunnel key. Cuddle Monster Binks. You know, he looks so dignified in the art for the PNG tuber. But he is a massive, like, sad suck most of the time. Just like eyes closed, head directly to me, needing to make sure that he knows I love him. Bum 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 bum. Oh. It's okay if he's not the worst. Okay, they don't even respond to... Alright, let's grab this. And we'll swim around, and then I think return home to go into D6. I think that's the play. Picking at my pants, Binks. Brain this way. I could get medicine. I don't need it yet. I was gonna say the very small amount of bombs is concerning. Color Dungeon Compass. D6 Compass. Not helpful. I say bomb counts. Not great. Rude. Couldn't do trick. Needed to live. I don't think I have enough bombs for things, so we're gonna have to grab this for safety. You a dignified boy, Binks. Alright. Alright, just skip by stuff. I could try to save bombs by using hookshot a bit more. Maybe something like that. I have been booped. Key for Turtle Rock, we'll take it. Feather goes hard. I don't think we can full clear yet. Actually, how many keys do we have? We have a key, one key. And we have L2 bracelet. We might be able to just do everything. Sup? Eh, not much. I gave blood this weekend, so I'm a little bit low energy. How is Kato? He's on the desk. Which is to say, being a shithead. Give boops. Boop. There we go. He is booped. He is now licking finger. Crystal Nightmare Key. Alright, for my next trick... So we'd have to do naked super jumps. Which would be harder than normal. Let's do this. Because we my halfway point, going back later. Oh, I forgot the owl statue. It's fine. Oh, well, I mean, if I'm here, then. I need to get absorbed by one of those. I don't think bosses are shuffled, are they? They are. I can fight fish, right? I can fight eagle, right? We just need some real fake floors. Saw it coming, baby. Key. You play Black Ops 7, you got a credit on Xbox. Oh, hello. Dang it. Alright, it's fine. Face shrine opened. Convenient place for that. Right. It is the worst dungeon location. Grab those bombs. And I would kill for some hearts. Huh. Neat. One of the 4 needed golden leaves down. Alright, I think we do this is faster. And like something like this. I can refill bombs. There we go. Thanks. Dang it. Boots! We'll take boots. Alright, we have a minor problem. There we go. Alright. There we go. Naked! 20 rupees. So glitched logic can get those. Hell logic, which is trying to naked super jump the hard jump. Let's do this at least. Come on. Come on. I've been having so much trouble with these horizontal super jumps lately. Come on. There we go. It's like... other 2 checks in there? Alright. We can do so much D4 stuff. We can also do Boots and Bombs Cave. Bunk. Dude. Eagles Tower key that we don't need. I shouldn't need any more rupees. Dude. Stick is rupees we don't need. Hold on. Gonna do this real quick. So it wants us to go get the item on the ledge from that owl statue. Rude. Seashell. D2 Nightmare Key. Gonna say, you gotta watch that tail, Binks. Children love explosives, right? Oh, hello, sword! That is awesome. That means we should be able to get the 4th picture we need. Just get Bawa picture. That also means we can go up a mountain. Cheese! Alright. Key for something. Yeah, let's go up to D4. Because with sword... One, two. That was bad. Never punished. Did I save Talon? I'm not sure that I saved Terran. I also haven't checked the second shop item at all. Yeah, I need to save you. Before I forget. Thanks. Not with the tail. I know you don't like putting your feet there, but those are where your feet go if you want to stay on the desk. Because that tail of yours has crashed my computer like 4 times. Alright, let's go get this first check. We're not going to talk about it. Alright. All of this effort for this. What do we have? Rupees. Running in the 90s. Rupees. Ow. Color Dungeon Key A. Interesting. And the only key we will need. I'm gonna go get the extra seashell. Duped seashell! The power. The power of cheating! We don't have beak, so... Bottle Grotto map. You know, I feel like I always get that pattern. Seashell. Shovel, eh? I was just thinking that I shouldn't do Villa Skip without Shovel. But now we have Villa Skip. I mean shovel. So guess what we'll be doing? Boop. Oop. Ribbon, eh? Alright. Unfortunately, the only boss we can't really fight right now. Alright. Doggo says hi. Hello, Doggo. Mr. the Doggo. 10 arrows. Gonna say, get the glitched check in D6. It's kind of a long way to go for one check, though. Miss Doggo. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, shouldn't need that. Wrong house. Things we probably don't need, but... Okay, I think before committing to a round world trip, I want to go to D1 location, since it's unlocked. Just get the thing off the tracker. I'm gonna do something weird. Can't fall in this one, can I? No, I can't. We'll fall in the one in D8. At this point, we're checking everything, so... Alright, there's medicine. We need to keep that. D8 map. The power. I need like one more key. Color vision key. Yeah, we need that. Well, yeah, because I have 5 out of the 9. Mirror shield, ugh. A piece of wood. Because I can skip most of the key blocks here. I just need one more key to do it. That was an elsewhere key. I think I'm just gonna have to go down. Okay, I need to do this because I don't have the key. That's the one key I need for that key block. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, we'll have to go back and get the other heart container, sure. Oh, bye, Binks. He did a big jump onto the bed. You'd be proud of him. Do more compass. Ow. Second heart container. Alright. Fortunately, you are one key shy. That said 5 hearts is nice. So we'll grab this and leave. Alright, gotta bonk the monkey. And then suppose we could go down to the beach route instead. You have to get all 3 mad batters, so... Slime key, that's another thing. So we'll go to Bay Batter, return home, and then do all the stuff around D3 area. Because we got lots to do. Full bingo card! I really should figure out a place on the layout to put the full bingo card when we're doing bingo. LeBonk! We have LeBonk at home. Alright. Ow. Let's just go grab this. More hearts, finally. Spent like an hour without hearts. Just get them all at once. Grab these. That's our second of 4 that we need. Gonna say, we still need to find the cello. Just remove chat, but I like chat. There we go. Seashell. Face key. Face key is on the bingo board. That's another spot. So we gotta open the Canalet gate. Oh, right, Canalet gate's randomized even if we do press the button. Fuck. The seashell. I forgot to open the door while we were here. So I guess we'll just have to do it from this side. A face shrine key, we don't really need that. Mamu's in play. We need to find Color Dungeon. Which means we should kind of be going to any dungeons we have available. Rude. Piano! We need that. Rude. Time to play the AI with Red Eye's Dark Dragoon. Oh! I actually got it! I really should practice doing that not pause buffered. I'm a speedrunner, there's no reason I shouldn't be at least trying to get that down. The deck has all the good Dark Magician fusions. Spicy. There's Boomerang. That will make my life slightly easier, though it would have made my life easier earlier. So we'll head up here, then... Hold on, what am I doing? We can cheat. Cheating! $10 bombs. 200 bucks. Alright. We have one more dig spot to do. We'll do the dig spot and then go into D5. Guess we'll also end up getting a picture. We'll swing around here to D6. Huh, spicy. With super poly, I imagine? Tenth shell, eh? Well, we have our full row of hearts. I think I'm gonna get the 10th shell item first, so I don't have to swim out of whatever dungeon this is. Then we'll go... yeah, D6 wise. Cheaty shell! Actually, I guess if I'm here, we do D6 first. Rod! Okay, we can go fight Hothead now. And D7. Oh, we 100% this dungeon. I think it also there was something in here that I needed to. Oop. That was a roll of the D-pad. It's fine. Doesn't change anything about the route. Just means that I redo the beginning. Come on. There we go. Just grab this. We don't full clear here, actually, because we do still need the beak. That's another thing we're kind of low on, is stone beaks. Dudes. Rude. Bow. That's a check in D8. We don't really need it when we're not going to fight Deathel, and when we have Boomerang already. Crunch. We're gonna have to grab bombs when we get to the top floor. We can do this, right? D5, eh? Yes. Color Dungeon Beak. Bottle Grotto's Beak. Cheating! Alright, that's everything in D6 that we don't need. I was gonna say, it's gotta be fish then. Unless they're fully randomized. So we need the Color Dungeon Nightmare Key. We need the Full Moon Cello. "41 months, thank you, Kaba." Not the full truth, something is missing. Oh. Yeah, fish. Rude. It's a 42 joke. Way better number than 420, 69, or God forbid, 67. Do I want to maintain Blue Tunic? Not really. I don't know why I grabbed that, I didn't need it. Alright. Binks gets a treat. Hibiscus, eh? Okay. I got very used to the fact that we had the, what do you call it? You return to Master Duel. I was gonna say, Master Duel, I think I was mentioning it to someone before about, like, online card game things. No, I will not join you on Master Duel. So, there are things that I like in my digital card games. Number one, no microtransactions. Like, no. And if you're gonna have microtransactions, look, in terms of like card simulators, I would almost tolerate. I'd say something like maybe Magic the Gathering Online, but that's just because you can buy the specific stuff you want. Like, and even then, that's like a really poor excuse to... Like, it's a really fucking low bar to just get what you want. Master Duel has, like, you know, exchanging for dust and that, but it is so microtransaction heavy. You can get what you want as a new player. Yeah. The problem is, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! I would have to have, like, consistently keep the deck up to date. I don't like to play card games online. Like, I like story modes and such, which Master Duel has, and don't get me wrong, I've contemplated maybe, like, yeah, I would go play the story modes. But then it's just like, nah, fam. I'm well aware of the rank up. I watch other people who play it. I very much understand what is available in Master Duel. We got the beak. I gotta go back to D7. See, the Dragon Maids still work okay, but Red Eyes does not. My beloved. My Yugi Boomer classic. Alright. Rude! Yeah, but Dark Magician just got a bunch of new support. Like, you can't really make the not meta argument when you got some of the best new support in the game. Good. Angler key, good, I needed that. I know that doesn't synergize, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the new Dark Magician fusion monster that got released that counts as Dark Magician and does a million fucking things for the archetype. Like, again, I pay enough attention to Yu-Gi-Oh! To know what's new and not. Seashell, yes. I was gonna say, I don't have structure deck money. This is stupid, but I'm gonna do it. Master... Yeah, I know. I don't have structure deck money. You have to purchase structure decks in Master Duel, and to get playsets of things you need like 3. Okay, crystals get the... I very much understand that you earn a small pittance of crystals for, you know, playing in ranked and doing stuff, but it's not enough to, like, buy decks and actually, like, have your good support pieces. Yeah, and 1K is 10 master packs. Who buys master packs? Okay. Functionally, secret packs are the same cost. You get the point, though. Also, who the fuck buys Master Pack? Often, I watch a lot of the, challenge run type things on it. Yeah, but you need the UR dust, which means you need to pull URs, which means you need to open packs. Like, again, it's a system that I know I'm particularly vulnerable to. Like, if anyone has seen my Magic decks, they are crazy and often very expensive printings of things because I like pretty art. Anyway, Master Duel has a lot of positives, but it has too many negatives for me to want to invest into it. Maddie, send help. There's nothing I can do for you, you're already lost. $10. 10 arrows. Alright. I'm gonna need that key. I didn't really need that key, but it's nice to have that key. We're still looking for a D3 map. Key. Xenoverse 3 is real. Another game I haven't played. Someone gave me a copy of it, though. Before he died a couple of years ago. God damn it! I mean 2? Yeah, I mean like 2. And like Xenosaga. But I haven't played as Rex? 10 years of DLC. I have my Xeno games mixed up? No, it's got the big robot on the front. It's on the Wii U. Rex's Xeno... Oh, right. Look, I'm stupid. I did know about Xenoverse 3 as well coming out. Not that I would play Xenoverse 1 or 2. Alright, what dungeon do I hope this is? Feels gross that I'm hoping it's D5 or 8. 8 would be acceptable. had robo-waifus before Nier. I haven't played Nier Automata either. There's a lot of games that, like, are good, apparently, that I haven't played. Because I, like, live under a rock. I like my weird cult titles every now and again. I don't have bird key. D5 is acceptable, but not amazing. Because I will have to come back here for the boss. Is it called Don't Fist Android Girls? The castle gate opened. Okay, that was a thing I needed to do. The tension. I was gonna say the answer of what I'm doing is science. Bomb's upgrade is nice. Mambo's is nice. Rude. He can't beat me, he's out of here. A letter for Mr. Wright. We're gonna catfish that man. We'll open his mail, we'll commit a federal offense. Dude, oh, hello, Binks. I was gonna say, when the race is done, you get a treat. I have every instrument but the fucking one I need. Alright. Key for Key Cavern. Alright, cool. I think that's more than we need. There you go, Binks. You can have your treat mid-race. I will lose 30 seconds to give you a treat. Okay. Okay, so we can't fight the boss. We can do everything else. Alright, there are 2 more checks to do. Which will involve me going to the boss area. Okay, Binks, I'm gonna just have to push you back a bit. Thank you. Alright, we gotta do this. There we go. A pineapple? Alright. I'm a pineapple. Am I under the sea? Alright, pineapple delivery service. Prep the yeet cannon. $20. It's bullshit. Getting ripped off. Congrats, I'm a DoorDasher. We don't need that. Room. Alright. There's so much we haven't done. We need to save Marin on the bridge. Alright, save Marin on the bridge. So we need to beat D0. Something about beaks. The mushroom. So D0, mushroom, piranha plant. Get absorbed by a thing, which we can just all do that in D2. We still need the map for D3. We need the cello. We need to beat the mini-boss of Color Dungeon as well. That should be about it, though. Like, it's just like 5 goals. Because we're about to get the last Mad Batter here. We have enough instruments that aren't the cello. Alright, tail key location, I guess. I miss Red Tunic. D1. So we can do a bunch here. Okay, now we can do everything except the boss here. I don't have the beak, so unfortunately we will have to do basically all of this again. Ba-na-na-na-na. Alright, then we'll leave to the front and grab the rights letter. Yeah, we're like 5 random checks from go mode. Boots. We'll fight the mini-boss. Would have been faster to use bow, but... Alright. Powder. Okay, I think we do the check in D6, then Mamu, then I guess go down to D1 and then do Animal Village. No, we can do Animal Village stuff before D1. Huge. We go here. And then like this. Rude. Apparently I forgot this. Alright, wasn't anything important. Dude. Okay. There we go. We unfortunately cannot just play the ocarina in here, but this is the last check in the dungeon, so... Rude. Alright, and it's... a key we basically don't need. Alright. We could do... no. Well, there's level 2 sword. Yeah, got a few dungeon checks. So at this point, this has to be... no, it doesn't. There are 3 dungeons I haven't been in, which is 2 color and 8. Two, eh? Alright. We don't need that yet. Alright, we just need the other nightmare key. Heart container. Whoa! We lost a frame there. Not the map I need. I have every map except for the one I need. Okay, there's a third of the 4 gold leaves we need. Speaking of things we need. Scale. Let's checks at least. Kill a piranha plant. Right, getting out of here is harder. Secret seashell. Frog song. I'm gonna take this as our key check. I'm not save scumming. So nothing. Nothing. What am I doing? I said... There we go. Woo! Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I need your item. Garbo key. We really don't need that. Guess we'll use the scale. Gonna say we need dungeon access and we need a key. Well, that's dungeon access. Do we want to go fight the boss? D4? Well, at this point, this is D8 or Color Dungeon. I imagine we have enough beaks for the thing. Color Dungeon. Well, seashell and seashell. Gonna go the upper direction. Well, there's Toadstool. So that is one more thing done. Oh, I forgot to read Stone Stitch. Honeycomb. Alright, he's dead. That's another goal done. Still don't have Cello. Rude. I think once we find Cello... No, we still need a golden leaf. Alright, well there's that golden leaf I needed, so once we find Cello, we might be good? Bottle Grotto key, useful. So we still need to beat D0. So we need Color Dungeon's Nightmare Key. We need... Color Dungeon's Nightmare Key. And the Cello. And to get absorbed by a thingamajoog. Should be the last 3 goals we need. There it is. $20. Don't need that. So grab the shell from the shop. We'll grab a new toadstool when we're done here. Bananas! At this point, since we're looking for random single individual checks, could be necessary. But we do need the toadstool for the goal. Alright, I guess we could go do the D3 stuff. We are very low on checks. And still need 3 things. Color Dungeon's Nightmare Key. Alright, that's one thing that we needed. Do we rush that? I don't think we rush it quite yet. Some bombs. Let's go get the 4 checks in the basement. Ballad doesn't do anything for me. Rude. The power of nagging. Bottle Grotto key, alright. Bikini top. I don't need more arrows. I don't need any arrows if I'm honest, but... Alright, let's run our way back up to Mabe. Rude. the right. Down. Left. Rude. Neat. Is Slifer the executive producer good? Left. Down. Right. Alright, previously unreleased cut, let's go! There's Cello. Something's get absorbed by a thing. We can do that in D2. We still need the map, though. Just gonna do D0 stuff. Ah, I screwed it up. There we go. Just double checking everything. So the only thing we should have left to do is get caught by a thing, which we can do in D2 real quick if we have to, as we're doing the checks there. And then find the D3 map. I'm gonna grab the ferry. Alright. Tail cave key is nothing. We did have to do that though, so... So all we're looking for is that map. I'll take that. Because that gives me D8. D8 being an excuse to do the thing, so... Alright, I think I'm gonna skip doing the D2 checks. Oh! Hey, Binks. Whoop. looks like stream avatars got closed because Binks sat on the mouse, which is why we don't like him on the desk, or one of the many reasons. Dude. Come on. Load, connect. We good. We good. Alright, I can see the game again. Dude. Monkey business done. Bye-bye. I both like and don't like that. I mostly don't like that, because if that's where the map is, I'm gonna be sad. Just relayering my windows. There we go. Alright. Ideally, we find the map in here. Shell. Rude. Dude. Rod jumping. Weep. Well, that would lead to sword, but... Show we don't need. There are 20 checks in here. Alright, there's that goal. Should mean all we need is the map. Yeah, don't need that. Alright, forward. Key we don't need. Gonna have to walk back. Yep. Hey, we didn't get Podobooed. Love to see it. Alright, D3 map. Garbo, fuck. Yeah, we don't have the beak, so... We found literally every heart. Toot. Toot. We have lap cuddles. Alright. Well, there's the beak for the other. Oh! There it is. Time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that map sucked. Bingo! I have bingo! I have proven that I know where every check in the game is. Aww. Little lines. Yeah. I'll rub your tummy for bingo. Let us awaken together. Let us rub the tum. We actually did find all 8 instruments. Whoop. I kicked a Nightbot for good measure. Yeah, tummy rubs for Binks. He's a good boy. Oh, my wrist hurts, though. My most of me hurts. Still recovering from blood dono. Oh, yeah, tummy rubs. Are you a happy boy, Binks? You look pretty happy. Let me snap a picture of you for chat. Yeah. I say you gotta be in the server to see it, though. Good old General Cat. Dude. Alright. Ooh. Dude. Alright, 210, and literally every check in the game. Dude. Dang. It was an early hug and I missed it. Dude. For Mayhem, looks like Felly's gonna be in. That's good. Nice to hear. Brain, I need to go here. Yeah, we're just gonna put it with done. I'm the first one done, so... Aww. More tummy rubs for Binks. Alright, let's see if we get a QR code. Dude. Because I think I'm gonna have fried noodles tonight. Some chow mein. Oh, my wrist is tired, Binks. I can't keep rubbing your tum. Sounds yummy. It is. Here's a Binks. If you squirm anymore, you're gonna fall through my legs. And I don't think you're gonna be very pleased at that. Kappa returns, just in time for me to be done. Alright. We got it! We got a loot box! Dude, come on. There we go! Ha-ha! I have a reward! It's 7 donuts, an animal, and 3 more trees. Time to figure out what I'm gonna do with those. Alright, we'll place them on the island. It'll be great. Free loot. I know, right? We could start making donut planes. But alright. Thank you everyone so much for coming out. I do appreciate it greatly. Look forward to next stream Thursday, where we will have more Code Vein 2. And then come this time next week, we will have started Multi-World Mayhem! Which we've done, what, like, is this our 3rd or 4th year doing Mayhem? Either way, enjoy it a lot. Archipelago, it's going to be a fun time. We might do more than one, as we tend to. Do we want to raid Drakenhouse? Alright, I will raid Drakenhouse. / raid... Drakenhouse. Alright. You will all be allowed to go on the raid. Alright. So, rating prepped, and I will see you later.